Well, there's an old story that goes around, you know, about talking about when I was born, you know, is people ask you about your birth certificate and things like that. And if you didn't have a birth certificate when you were born, you had to find two people that knew when you were born. And they would swear to it in court or somewhere, and you'd get a birth certificate. Now, when I was born, and if you were up walking around, everybody just assumed you were born. So I was born out in the big city of Wink, Texas. And what it was they got all the oil companies out in the oil country. And they got all the oil companies to put money together to build a hospital. And they wanted it right in the middle of wherever they are, so all of them had access to it. But I was born in Wink. And the reason it was Wink, why they named it Wink, is that if you drove fast enough through a car and you winked, you'd miss it. And that's why they called it Wink, Texas. And all it was a hospital. Now, it's a bigger town now than that. Well, after high school, I went to San Angelo Junior College and went there one semester, and the next semester I transferred to Texas and went to the University of Texas in Austin. And that was in the heart of Texas' greatest years. We won one game. One stinking game we won. That year they sent me a letter saying that I was no longer needed to come to Texas because I was on scholastic probation. I didn't make my grades. I only passed one course, I think, and it was probably physical education, I don't know. The draft was in fact at that period of time. And I got a letter that says they wanted to talk to me. So, greetings, you know. So I joined the Marine Corps. And that's how I went to the Marine Corps. And that was 1957. I had been in Marine Reserve. You know, I looked at all the branches of services, and all my buddies in San Angelo, they were going into the Army, and I didn't want to go in the Army, so I just went in and joined the Marine Corps.